Good day, subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Financial Education channel. I am Jeremy, and as always, my goal is to provide great financial education. And today I'm doing an exciting video, a video I'm excited about, and it's 3 stocks I'm buying right now. 3 stocks I've been buying for a little while now. 3 stocks that I think are going to go up a great deal over the course of the next year or two. As you guys may or may not know, I'm a stock investor. I invest in stocks all the time. And I want to maybe start a segment where every month or two I update you on stocks I'm buying or selling, or kind of my general views on certain stocks are. Let me know in the comments section if you guys are interested in something like that. I know some of you guys watch my videos more toward the stock related things, like when I give my opinion on where the stock market's going, or the definition of certain things in the stock market and whatnot. So if this is an interesting segment for you, stocks I'm buying personally, then go ahead and leave me a comment. Say, hey, I'm interested in something like that. That would help me out a great deal, so I can know if you guys are interested in something like that. But anyways, I'm going to do it anyways. So we're talking about 3 stocks I'm buying: GoPro, RH stands for Restoration Hardware, and the last one is a company named Wynn Resorts. Now, if I was to order these, this is my favorite investment right now, GoPro. Wynn Resorts is my second favorite investment. Restoration Hardware is number 3. So let me dive into why all 3 of these are great ones. GoPro is a company that's been beaten down. The stock was at over $90 a share just about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I think the company has a huge amount of potential, especially over the next, I would say, year, because they have Hero 5 launched. It's going to be their first big camera launch in 2 years that they've come out with. And this is going to be a great device, I have a feeling. The camera specs, the usability, I think it will be the first camera GoPro's ever come out with that won't just attract, I would say, the niche market, people that are doing crazy stuff, surfboarding, skateboarding, adrenaline junkies. I think this is going to attract a lot of regular folks who are just looking for a nice camera, don't maybe want to buy a DSLR or something like that, because it's going to take such great photos. They're going to be much better than a smartphone, such great videos, and everything's going to be really easy. I think they're going to come out with cloud support, all those kinds of things. So when you take a video with it, photos with it, it's going to upload easily. That's going to be a huge seller. I think it's going to be by far their best seller ever as far as a camera goes. Then they're going into a completely new product category, which is drones. And drones are growing astronomically right now. Drones are definitely a consumer electronics segment you want to be in if you play in those parts and you do business in those parts. They're coming out with a drone called Karma, and I think this will probably be the best or the second best selling drone in the entire world. I think GoPro has an extremely strong brand recognition. They are way better known than any drone maker. I mean, do you know any drone company? Probably not. And if you do, you probably said DJI, and that's the only one you probably know, unless you're a big-time drone enthusiast. The day GoPro comes in, everybody knows it, because GoPro's a household name. If you don't own one of their devices, I'm sure you've seen their videos before and those kinds of things. That's going to be huge, and then I believe the specs on it will be amazing and all those kinds of things. I believe the way they'll market it will be extraordinary. No one's really marketed a drone successfully out there. I think they will do that. So I'm looking at GoPro. They got an extremely strong balance sheet, and I see astronomical growth for them over the next year or two. So that's by far my biggest investment and by far my favorite investment. Let's go ahead and get into stock number 2, Wynn Resorts. Wynn Resorts is a casino company, if you guys didn't know that. They have 2 of the most beautiful resorts here in Vegas, and they have a couple in Macau, China, which is the biggest gaming market by far in the world. They have a property opening on August 22nd, so about 18 days from now, in Macau. And this is going to be the granddaddy of them all. It is going to be the go-to property resort in the entire world, and certainly in Macau. This place has only 1,700 rooms, which I know it seems like a lot. It's not that many. 1,700 rooms, $4.1 billion this place costs to build. It is going to be unbelievable. And if you are a high roller, you're going to be playing there. I will guarantee you that. You will be playing there because that is going to be the place to play. I see their EBITDA doubling within a year. Doubling. Their revenue, I would say, is going to go up probably 75 to 80%. And that's regardless if the Macau market starts growing again, which I believe the Macau market, excuse me, for gaming will start to grow again. It's kind of troughed right now, kind of bottomed out, and I believe it will start to grow. I don't think it will grow astronomically again, but I could see a 5% growth per year, which would be very healthy for that market. Even a 3% would be very healthy. It's already the biggest gaming market. So I see when, and then longer out, 2018, 2019, they have a big resort that's going to open up in Boston, the Boston area, Massachusetts. That's going to be big. Wynn Resorts, I just like them a lot. I think it's a very well-run company by Steve Wynn. He pays out dividends, always has a healthy balance sheet despite having all these billion-dollar resorts, and each resort is so profitable. It is unbelievable. Stock number 3, the last one I believe is a winner right now. It's Restoration Hardware. This stock was over $100 a share earlier this year. It's cut down to under $30 right now. Restoration Hardware, if you've never been to a store, look up a store and try to go sometime. It is ridiculous. It is a furniture store, but it's completely a different kind of furniture store than anything you've ever seen before. It's like a furniture store, but it's made in a mansion. And everything there you can buy. So the furniture, the couches, the lights, all those kinds of things, they're all for purchase. A lot of it's custom made. A lot of the things they sell are manufactured in low batches, very low quantities, and everything is ridiculously expensive. It's the kind of place you can only shop at realistically if you're a multimillionaire. It's dealing to the highest of the high class. But I really like this name because they have good growth. They have good store growth, I think that's coming. They have a very strong balance sheet. They're very profitable, but when you're selling $9,000 and $10,000 sofas, you should be pretty profitable. That's a name I really like a lot. But by far my biggest and my favorite investment, GoPro, then Wynn, then Restoration Hardware. I see all 3 of those stocks having a very strong next couple years. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Financial Education channel. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that likes button if you want to. And you know what, guys? Have a great day.